I never thought I'd be the guy telling a story like this. I used to believe I had a solid marriage, trust, love, the whole thing people post about on anniversaries. My wife, Emily, and I had been together for 10 years. We weren't perfect, but we were us. We had routines, inside jokes, and what I thought was a safe life. That's why, when she disappeared for 2 days without a word, I didn't know how to process it. It started on a Friday night. Emily said she was going out for a quick dinner with a coworker. No big deal, she'd done that before. But hours passed. Midnight came. No texts, no calls. I sent a casual "everything okay?" Nothing. I called. Straight to voicemail. I tried to stay calm. Maybe her phone died. Maybe she crashed at her friend's place. But as the night stretched on, the silence felt heavier. I barely slept, staring at the ceiling, telling myself not to jump to conclusions. Saturday morning came. Still no word. Her location was turned off. I called her sister, she hadn't heard from Emily either. I drove to her favorite coffee shop, to her friend's apartment, even by her office. No one had seen her. I kept imagining car accidents, hospitals, something terrible. By Sunday, fear had turned into something else, confusion mixed with anger. 2 whole days. No message. No explanation. I didn't know whether to call the police or just wait. That's when my phone buzzed. It was a text from Emily. 5 words. "You don't own me." I remember staring at it, my hands shaking. That was it. No, I'm safe, no explanation, no apology. Just that. Like I'd been some controlling husband, demanding to know where she was. But I wasn't controlling. I wasn't even mad, I was terrified. I called her immediately. She didn't pick up. Texted back, "Emily, please, just tell me you're okay." She replied an hour later, "I'm fine. Stop freaking out. Stop freaking out." My wife disappears for 2 days, comes back with that. Something inside me cracked. That evening, she finally came home. She walked in like nothing happened, hair perfect, makeup fresh. I was standing in the kitchen, heart pounding. "Where have you been?" I asked, voice shaking. She looked at me, cold, almost annoyed. "I told you. I'm fine. I needed space." Space? Emily, you vanished. No calls, no texts. Do you know what that did to me? She rolled her eyes. "You're overreacting. I'm allowed to have a life." It felt like a stranger was standing in front of me. I asked again, softer this time, "Where were you?" And that's when she snapped. "Why do you think you have a right to know? You don't own me." Those words hit harder in person than they did in the text. I stood there, stunned. This wasn't about a quick dinner anymore. Something was deeply wrong. That night, while she showered, I made the mistake of checking her bag. I didn't want to snoop. I was desperate. My gut was screaming. Inside, I found a hotel key card. One I didn't recognize. My chest tightened. I checked our bank account. 2 charges from a hotel downtown. 2 nights. When I confronted her, she didn't even try to deny it. First, she tried to spin it, said she was just getting away, that she needed to breathe. But when I asked who she was with, she finally said his name. Someone from work. It was like the floor vanished beneath me. She didn't cry. She didn't beg. She just stared. Cold. Almost resentful, like I was the one ruining her freedom by being hurt. The next few days were a blur. I tried to talk, to understand how we got here. But her walls were up. She said things like, "We grew apart," and I felt trapped. I replayed every moment of our marriage, wondering if I'd missed signs. Wondering if I'd been blind. And the hardest part, realizing the woman I loved, the woman I trusted with everything, had been living another life behind my back. It wasn't just the cheating. It was how easily she left. How easily she hurt me and called it freedom. I won't lie, I broke down. Nights alone in our bedroom, trying to breathe through the weight in my chest. Feeling stupid for loving her. Feeling angry for still wanting to fix something that was clearly shattered. But slowly, I came to a painful truth. I couldn't hold on to someone who didn't want to stay. Love isn't about ownership. But it's not about betrayal either. When she told me, "You don't own me," she was right. I don't. But she also doesn't get to destroy me and walk away like it meant nothing. I filed for separation a week later. She moved out quietly, no grand fight, no apology that mattered. Just silence. It's been months now. Some days, I still wake up expecting her beside me. Some days, the anger burns hot. Other days, it's just sadness. But I'm learning something. Losing someone who doesn't respect you isn't really a loss. It's painful, yes, but it's also a release. I didn't want this ending. But I refuse to stay where I'm not loved. If you're listening to this and you've been betrayed, I want you to know, you're not weak for hurting. But you're stronger than the person who walked away without honor. And one day, the ache in your chest will turn into space you get to fill with people who value you, with love that doesn't require you to beg for respect. She told me, "You don't own me." And she was right. But now, I've learned something even more important. No one owns me either. Not my pain. Not her betrayal. I'm free too.